Howdy y'all, Andy McCabe here with Claims Delegates. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, man, that's not a beautiful F-150. Those aren't leather seats. You're right. Ford has a problem with their rear differentials, especially their limited slip rear differential has a tendency to throw clutches, evidently. So, driving in a borrowed Escape today, but I want to talk about contracts. I want to talk about a phone call I just had, and here's the takeaway. I'll give you the nuggets right up front. Just like if it isn't written down, it didn't happen, right? If you don't document it, you can't prove that it was done. It didn't happen. Well, here's a twist on that. If it's not in your contract, you can't charge for it. All right? How many of your emergency services contracts or work authorizations do you have out there that don't have a schedule of fees attached to it? Here's a case in point. You've got a job that you get called by a really good client, long-term good client of yours, calls and says, hey, I need you to come out and help me. I got nobody else here. I need you to come out. Oh, by the way, we're 2.5 hours away. What do? You say, yes, I'm going to come out there. I'm going to help my client because they've been a good client over the years, and I'm going to provide a great service. I'm going to get my guys, put them in the truck, bring them up there, and we might spend 3 days overnight to get the emergency services done. Then you put together your invoices and you put together your hotel receipts and submit those to the carrier for reimbursement, and the carrier says, well, I don't see what's your per diem rate here. What's your schedule of fees that you did this on? I don't think it's justified that you had $500 worth of overnight accommodations. I could have got a local company to do this work, or whatever they're going to say. If you don't have a schedule of fees in place that says $85 a day per diem, $150 a day overnight accommodations per man, it makes it a lot harder for you to charge for it. If you just take a line item from your schedule of fees, per diem, $85 a day, we had 4 guys for 4 days, that's 16 per diems. It's a whole lot easier to argue for because your client knew up front what the fees were going to be and they signed your authorization. They knew up front the costs they were going to incur, and they signed saying, it's okay, I expect these costs. And that in turn signals the insurance company to pay those costs. So, hope y'all doing well. Heading up to Portland today for a day and a half. Looking forward to see y'all in September. I'm going to have a sign-up form pretty quick for the Restoration 2.0 Summit, September 29th through the 1st. It's going to be awesome, and there's only going to be 100 spots, so when you see that go up, you're going to want to get on it right away. But hope y'all doing well. Ask me some questions. I haven't been on for a while, but I like to answer questions, especially good ones. So hit me up, direct message or whatever. Restoration Rebels on Facebook. You know the deal. See ya.